Alright, folks, as a heads up, in today's episode of the Manga Report, we are bringing you 5 anime titles. These titles can all be found on Verve. Verve is a streaming service. You can head over to www.vrv.com, check out the titles. If you like what you see, go ahead and sign up. So, without further ado, we bring to you the Manga Report, episode 4. So, today on the Manga Report, we are doing an all anime referral. So the first title that we're recommending for the week of April 13th, 2020 is Darwin's Game. Currently up to, I think, episode 10 is available to watch. Let's see, I've been watching on one of these accounts here. Actually, I've been watching on my PlayStation. So let's see here. Let's get into the narrator voice. Kaname Sudo, an ordinary high school student, receives an invitation email to try a mysterious app called Darwin's Game. Kaname, upon launching the app, is drawn into a game where players fight one another using superpowers called sigils. Without knowing the reason for all this, can Kaname survive fierce battles against the powerful players who attack him? That's a pretty straightforward title. Yeah, it's basically like it says. He gets his app, touches it, opens up the game. It's a free to play game, right? It gives him his skill, and then he's now fighting for his life without knowing why. So that's title number 1 for the week of April 13th, 2020. All right. The next title that we're recommending for the week of April 13th, 2020 is Kinka Bancho Otome, Girl Beats Boys. Okay, so narrator voice. Following the events of the game, the orphan heroine Hinako Nakayama suddenly reunites with her twin brother Hikaru, who asks her to take his place at Shishiku Academy, a private boys' school infamous for its rough and tumble student body. Hikaru being the child of a powerful Yakuza family, the Onigashima. He is obligated to become the leader of the Shishiku Academy. Hinako will have to hide her identity and fight to control the school. How will Hinako deal with a school full of handsome boys who let their fists do the talking rather than talk about their feelings? This I just finished watching this a couple days ago. It's 12 episodes. It's really good. The only complaint that I have with this is that each episode is 8 minutes. It's a short, but it's so good, bro. She got hands. That's all I'm saying. So again, that's the second title that we're recommending for the week of April 13th, 2020. On to the next title. All right, so the next title that we're recommending for the week of April 13th, 2020 is Fire Force. I try my best to try to stay away from too many things that are really mainstream or kind of popular, but I just finished watching this, and so I just kind of want to rave about it, so I apologize. Probably later on I'll start to get to other titles that are a little bit more mainstream, but for now, let's get into this. Narrator voice. Tokyo is burning, and citizens are mysteriously suffering from spontaneous human combustion. All throughout the city, responsible for snuffing out this inferno is the Fire Force. And Shinra is ready to join their fight. Now, as part of Company 8, he will use his devil's footprints to help keep the city from turning to ash. But his past and a burning secret behind the scenes could set everything ablaze. I just finished watching this series actually as well. Pretty good animation, really funny, really action packed. It's a good watch. So if you haven't already, I'm recommending again Fire Force as the third title. Next title that we're recommending on Verve here is okay. So the next title we're recommending for the week of April 13th, 2020 is A Destructive God Sits Next to Me. This is a slice of life title. It's about Shunibo disease and all these kids and how they interact with each other all while dealing with these issues. It's a pretty good story, kind of cute. So, without further ado, Narrator voice. High school student Kyoki Seri has a disposition for whipping out witty retorts, but hates people who wait for those retorts. Much to his dismay, he had caught the eye of Hanadori, Kabuto, who suffers from a terrible case of delusions of grandeur, and everything about him could warrant a retort. Seri swears that he will never utter a retort about Kabuto, but he just can't hold back. Not to mention, there seems to be even more strange people gathering around him. A high school boys comedy that'll make you laugh and laugh, but can also be cute at times. It's about to start. That's clear as I just said that before reading the description, and the fact that it's actually in the description is pretty funny. I mean, I've watched a couple episodes. I think I'm like at episode 8, which is the no. So I think I'm still at 7. Blurry Eyes. Um, yeah. So I enjoy this title so far. It's pretty funny. Um, then on to the final title for the week of April 13th, 2020, and that is all right. So the last title that we're recommending for the week of April 2020 is Azumanga Daioh. Azumanga Daioh is a story written by mangaka Azuma, and it's about 6 girls in, I think it's high school or middle school. One of which is a child prodigy, Chihio. No, yeah, Chihio. The little twin-tailed redhead there, right here. And there's just so much that hilarity that ensues in this story, because it's just super slice of life comedy. But without further ado, let's get into narrator voice. Oh, it's right there. 10-year-old child prodigy Chio Mihama is finding out it's tough fitting in at a high school with the girls 5 years her elder, Osaka, Tomo, Kagura, Yomi, and Sakaki. Together with teacher, they navigate the rough waters and fun times at high school. I totally forgot about their teacher. Oh my god, their teacher's hilarious. Hold on. Be right back. And we're back in frame with the complete box set of Azumanga Daioh. I've actually had this for a few years. So this was actually why this ended up being my last title on the recommendation. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was actually kind of hard to do this to try to think what should I do for this week. I was like, I gotta do 5 titles. Like, what am I gonna do? I was like, you know what? Let's just do anime. And I was like, crap, what anime am I gonna recommend? But I like the titles I settled on. I think it's kind of an eclectic mix. Well, somewhat. You got your seriousness with Darwin's Game. You've got a little bit more toned down with Kinka Bancho and Ultimate and a Destructive God Nazumanga Daioh, and then Fire Force is a little bit in between Darwin's Game and all the other titles. So I think it's a good mix of titles for the week. So with that, I want to thank you guys for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, remember, stay salty.